Our friend Jim Stuckey joining us this morning on the show. Jim, good morning, my friend. Happy New Year.
D.A., good morning to you, and Happy New Year also.
It's always good to catch up with you. How did you ring in the new year?
Well, I was down here in Charleston and went and had dinner with some friends. Left at 11:46 so I could get an Uber, made sure I got an Uber, and went on home, and then watched the games on yesterday. So it was really, really exciting.
11:46, so did you get to see the ball drop? Where were you at midnight?
No, I was walking my dog, my old black lab, down the sidewalk at 12 o'clock, saying it's got to be better this year.
All right. Well, I appreciate you joining us, and let's look ahead to this Clemson game. Trevor Lawrence's arm for a freshman is amazing. His ability and poise to make plays also amazing. Do you think that Trevor can carry that over into a defense, into a game where he has to face a Nick Saban-led Alabama defense?
You know, I really do, D.A. And from people around the program that are out there at practice every day and on game day have repeatedly said that Trevor gets better each week and every day. I mean, he's got that mindset. I believe that this stage will not be too big for him.
What is it about Trevor Lawrence, as you've watched him this year, that allows him to be this successful at such a young age? I mean, it's amazing because when he makes some plays, it looks like he's been there 2, 3, 4 years.
You know, it's truly amazing, his leadership. And you can look at some quarterbacks around college or around the NFL, and they have the it factor. And it's the ability to lead people and the athletic talent that he has. One of the main things is his passing and his the way he's released of the ball so quickly. It's almost like Dan Marino.
Yeah, it really is astounding to watch just how athletically gifted he is. Jim Stuckey joins us here on the show, former Clemson All-American defensive tackle. When Dabo went to Trevor earlier in the year, some thought, wow, is this a little too early? Kelly Bryant obviously had led them to the playoff last year. At the time, did you think it was a risk to switch away from Kelly Bryant?
No, I didn't. People around the program felt it was the right thing to do because Trevor was progressing very, very well. He was getting some game snaps, and you could just see how the team responded to him and the passing that he had. We could open up the offense a little bit more, and our wide receivers were progressing very, very well. So I thought that Kelly should have stayed, in my personal opinion. And, you know, Trevor went down and got hit and said, great, now we don't have a backup quarterback, but we did. And Chase Price came in and I had the Syracuse game, and we were lucky and found a way to win that game. But Trevor he brings something else to the table.
Kelly Bryant's
and he can run. And Kelly was he was 26-2. That's like Jalen Hurts getting replaced by Tua.
Yeah. Kelly Bryant's going to transfer to Missouri. Why did you think that he should have stayed?
I was a little bit selfish. No, I am selfish. I'm a selfish guy. And I thought he should have done. I thought it was a knee-jerk reaction because you never know when that guy's going to get hurt, and and sure enough, he got hurt that next game. So I thought he should have stayed for the program to be on a team that's very, very special, that was arguably, and I have always felt this whole season, that there were 3 teams that could compete and that were far and away above everyone. That's Alabama, Clemson, and I felt Georgia was also. That had the athletes and the depth that could compete for the national championship, and I felt that everybody else was running for 4th and 5th place.
I think Clemson has a real chance to win this game. I'm sure you do too, because you're a huge Clemson fan. What will it take for the Tigers to win the national championship?
One, I think we need to get our running game going. We have Travis Etienne, who's a running back who's had a phenomenal year. The offensive line is healthy, and Clemson plays almost 70 players each week. And we lead the nation. I did not know this until last week. I was listening to a stat that we lead the nation in big plays. We've had, before the playoff game against Notre Dame, had over 90 plays over 20 yards, 66 plays over 30 yards. And I didn't get a chance to write everything down. But, it's incredible how we do big plays. We're a big play offense. I think we're going to have to capitalize on any turnovers or field position.
Jim Stuckey joins us, former All-American at Clemson, also winner of 2 Super Bowls with the San Francisco 49ers in the 80s. Joining us this morning here on the show. It is always good to catch up with you. You have made yourself into really good health recently. How are you feeling now? How are you feeling the new year?
DA, I'm doing great. I've been doing Nutrisystem now for 10 years. And I believe that Nutrisystem is the only program for men. And I did it. I turned Dan Marino onto it. And he says he might be the GOAT down there in Miami, but I'm the godfather of Nutrisystem, and I got him onto it, so don't let him tell you. But guys, we're getting through these bowl games, and then it's time to get off the couch and lose the weight. But, they can go and call or click Nutrisystem.com. And, it's time. It's time. If you want to feel better, I weigh 220, and I've been here almost 10 years. So it works for me, and I thoroughly enjoy the program, the food, and the shakes. So
that's fantastic.
It's just a fantastic program for me.
It's always good to catch up with you, Jim. Are you going to be at the Super Bowl this year to see us again?
Yes, I am.
All right.
I will be down in Atlanta, and I'm going out to the game back to San Francisco for the national championship.
Ah, very good. Well, enjoy the experience for the national championship, and we will see you in Atlanta. Bring the black lab. We'll all walk him around the block, okay?
I was tacking. Really.
All right,
I'll
Jim.
see you, my friend.
Okay, you too, buddy. Be well.